appearance. One of those losses has been outstanding.
Butler shot clock at 1.
With Sabonis out here.
Here comes Butler again. It's the three, Draymond from the corner.
33% on the year, and only plays off the pass more than over.
Was De'Aaron Fox. He is now gone.
Makes a long one there. His shot
Rose leads the drive, a spin.
Every spot because very, very hot right now.
Corner, post and open three.
Hit by Mike Dunleavy.
Years ago, they go into Valanciunas, and he hits the cutting green.
Trades. Golden State one's got to do a better job in transition.
Draymond Green will be at the free 12-3. Then they went 3-12. Not just on the floor, but it just seems in
his winning pedigree.
Post got a hand on it. Here is Moody. It is a three. An open look. Here's a three.
Area. Post wide.
Jimmy Butler.
Well, you see how to Steph Curry.
To this team from day one.
Kuminga is in, and Allie, that
scenario to come into. I mean, the team is rolling.
Defend, it's a three. Curry is only taken one out, back in after missing 31 days.
Sacramento. Warriors able to force 20 points. They've done some things very well, but they turnover team. One of the best.
And Payton coming off at 20. Ames fires.
Payton, who's at 40,
slithered down that baseline and waited
5 or 6 years. And I was this.
Get it around the horn. Murray, as coach said, playing that point. Cavani year. The fake and the try. Plays a lot of players, and that began. Point artist in his own right. And 18.
Butler's been here. They're a top 5 team. There's getting more steal.
Warriors beat Portland here. Ellis fires the three. 16-year veteran.
Worry about it.
There's an improved team. The Blazers not the coverage by Looney and by
great finisher. But what we're seeing, all their successful teams here.
Defensive rating number 8. Ellis. Here comes DeRozan. Foul. Some of the players said they're embarrassed by it. DeRozan.
Basketball, I trust our guys.
For the work.
His number is 30. So
Richmond, a great player.
Comes Gary Payton. Carter defending, and Trey Lyles there. Here comes Carter's in the corner. Lyles.
Three-point shooter. Same spot.
Yes.
From the same spot, so when defender gets a stop.
Or visit the end of the game. We saw him holding his back. 4 came in a trade.
Yeah, and he's seasoned with Memphis. As
NBA on TNT is free throw shooting since Butler has arrived.
The pass, one of the best off
number 1 in free throw shooting. Laravia open triple.
Since Sabonis has been out, has great job. Both of them.
At to Jimmy Butler, cutting Moody. Carter picks up his second. And 1, clearly he has
sent from 3, 86.
Post open again in the corner with
37 tomorrow. He and I about the skies.
What a feed. Green on
it at most games in an 82 game. But it is. So yeah, his back's tight and 10.
They send 2. They go inside. Great book written by Sam Smith.
Because they have focused down 5 points that you've already given them.
Here in late February. In a nice move.
They were and then playing out earlier in the year.
Guy Santos. Healed off. No, won't go. But
he's not just the best shooter.
Hit that point real quick. If you were to
with the ball in their hands off the dribble, oh my God, I'm in for
and covered inside the paint. Looney
tonight.
Here's Kuminga him into what you're doing.
What's back? It will be interesting.
Santos.
Dad, if we stop that, we're good, okay?
Helping us there, DeRozan. Valanciunas, who looks at the opposite end of the floor. DeRozan takes it in, facing
Kevin, but how consistent he is.
Sacramento, Kuminga.
A Steph Curry.
Outside it goes. Monk fruited. Monk down court.
GM title. He said it's funny. I don't think they share the loyalty that David Gonzalez.
With Green.
For that, they missed the first foul.
And now Ellis for 3. Moody's out there with Green. Moody sees a path and takes it right to the...
Jimmy Butler's ability. He's also their offensive players in the game.
Ellis for go, his first. Lyles on the contract at the end of this year. So we're
not going to take point in post minutes. They like...
Golden. Green is at the line. Vanish. This Sunday at 3.
Right back.
Started the game as DeRozan scored 5th in the league in steals per minute. Sacramento Kings rotation.
Printing his month. They want to run to the... 6. in the final playoff. Please step back over Curry. Three. He'll heave. Good if it goes. In his shooting percentages.
Trey Lyles at center.
Now we have a 7-point game. Green hard back and half underway. Murray again. No.
Defense stepping up here.
Nice deep at home. Green hit about. There's his Curry.
The threat of Steph Curry. Here, two guys go with Steph.
He's a decoy, but he's like. Rudy picked up the foul.
Butler's your primary ball handler.
Green is free to fire a three.
He's 8.9 a game, and
Green who sets and fires a three. Game time.
it's interesting that the point
Post. Moody is there. Frida, there's a witch. Drives inside.
to now outscored the Warriors.
But no, everything is status quo. But what about three? He'll put up a three. Levine with a three. Gonna stop the game. But Ford, 1 day shy of his 30s. Tries hard. Goes up.
I mean, years I coached against the guy, and I was in the East.
500. He knew he could get to 4,000.
He's made so many, like, I could keep buckets.
Well, I did ask him if he scripted the team had ran before, but they hadn't come or how they come, and just had to let it go.
But how they compensate.
Foul goes on. Fewest free throw attempt. Stan is in the corner. Moody three.
Everybody they put on
A foul from the defender.
our break. Averaging under
100%. He had missed 3 games earlier with the
toe, because that's where you push up.
Euro step. Moody in the corner. Three by Valanciunas and DeRozan. Kings working with an interim head coach. And Go Missoula had it in Boston.
Christie, listen, stability, instability need to become a more stable franchise.
Getting 5 straight and 10 of 11. He timeout. We knew if he did hit 3-point shots made. Keon Ellis.
He's short roll, points, it's not just his assist.
By Hill. In the
Free throw line.
right. Kings from the line, a 10 of 14. Curry holding Ellis. Ellis step back 3.
Minutes have gone down, Kevin, but
Kaminga on a fake by Ellis.
every single night brings Saints total team down.
You know, you were at the line that rank in the top 10. How about that?
Well, it's an obscure player in NBA history.
Can they make this ragged underneath a spinning Kaminga?
The last 5 years, but that was
Warriors found themselves in the Midland Conference when Durant's name was mentioned for a while. Bring moves by both these teams.
in De'Aaron Fox. See what the Warriors can do too. Here's the other. Now, after the end the half or to end the game,
Right to the hole. Good.
there you go.
That's why we're paired.
Had to pick up something.
Looney right.
The best defense. I'm not talking tonight.
Right down the lane to the
Dead. He's the most
outside. 3.
Gary Payton is second.
Lyles takes
Shot.
Isn't he smart? My goodness. Sago. With our Allie LaForce.
You would not only witness but get to coach.
Especially not in this modern NBA world.
And that's why we saw the free throw. Who sifts his way through traffic.
That turnover never happens.
Inside to Moody. Green
24 assists tonight on 33.
1 assist. LaRavia. Beautiful scoop pass off the clip. Monk flies.
Is, but with them already out
He's in conditioning and work they do. One off fake. A 3.
and smaller, they started live.
Ellis with nice moves. Jeff
Had great success off middle of that zone.
off the bench. 11 points. And look who's number 1. Draymond Green in the West. Kings number 9.
Golden State, but they will isolate but to the Warriors offense.
Ellis free from the coming off a 20-point game here. One of the reasons why. Good feet inside.
This tonight, it's only got 6.
Switching by Green, covering Ellis now. And it couldn't be Lasso.
Transition, take foul, Curry, one State Warriors. You see these post splits?
It's Green in the corner.
Coaching.
Levine 3.
Because you have
He goes by 4,000 threes. Games and inside a twirling move.
foul.
Green to Santos.
And I was nervous, like he was a hero
Warriors have not allowed 18 coaches of all time.
team in the game.
Green in.
We talked him up before. And he'll,
And a shot from
and that's 33.
Isaiah Crawford. So the benches are over Jones. Isaac Jones. Looney off.
This guy, every single
Driving inside is caught. Lose their 3rd in a row. Their 4 games for Sun Team 17. Close.
year coming back, and they need him.
Station now. Guy with the ball is Jim with that nice 3. Crawford. Go home. two-way. The Colorado Avalanche. That's the story. That's our story.
Anthony Carter was playing for us.
Back now, Spencer curls in. Markel Fultz.
Getting always start quick.
As we have now 0.6 new addresses for Butler.
He brings a certain
16-point first half.
That shot is created by Steph Curry. The threat of Steph Curry created by Steph Curry. See it here. Two guys go with Steph created by Steph.
It feels too easy to say he's a decoy, but he's like...
And he's still maybe underrated.
Moody picked up the foul.
I think Jimmy Butler can do that. Jimmy Butler's your primary ball handler.
DeRozan's on Butler. Green is free to fire a three. 8 points.
He's averages 8.9 a game. And he's
DeRozan. It goes to Levine, who sets and fires the three. Last 8 minutes and 12 seconds of game time.
It's interesting that the point.
Quinton post. Moody is there. Frida, there's a Murray. Monk got the pitch. Drives inside.
If the Kings have now outscored the Warriors, I thought maybe they'd change the rules.
No, they haven't. No, everything is status quo. But diving for it, Monk. Curry thought about three. He'll put up a three. Unbelievable. Levine with a free. Ovation here. They're not going to stop the game. But here he's achieved it. 1 day shy of his 30. Fakes the three. In the corner, DeRozan. Tries hard. Goes up.
Head of the next guy on the list. I mean, it seemed to me, Kevin, in the years I coached against the guy, and I was in the East, 4,000 against my teams.
Made threes, and he said once he got to 3,500, he knew he could get to 4,000.
Track of the count because he's made so many. Like I can remember every one of those buckets.
Well, I did ask him if he scripted when he passed Ray Allen. It was a play that the team had ran before, but they had a way to plan where these iconic moments come or how they come, and just have to let it go.
And they've been doing this a lot, but how they compensate.
Foul goes on Curry, but he's taking the fewest free throw attempts. Stan is
still in the top 15 in the league.
In the corner, Moody three.
This team is so deadly from three. Everybody they put on.
Hatchet his way in, getting the foul from the defender.
Kevin, since the All-Star break, averaging under tonight, back on it a little bit.
And he's not 100%. He had missed 3 games earlier with the
toe injuries are tough, especially the big toe, because that's where you push off.
The weaving Curry, a fake and a Euro step. Moody in the corner, three. Contest. A screen by Valanciunas and DeRozan work. Kings working with an interim head coach, and it is taken away. Joe Mazzulla had it in Boston.
They're smart. Keep Doug Christie. Listen, stability from the Kings. He's tired of the instability. To stick with Doug Christie. They need to become a more stable franchise.
Warriors getting 5 straight and 10 of 11. He a tribute there during the timeout. We knew if he did, he knew ground with 4,000 three-point shots made. Keon Ellis.
Instead of popping for 3, he's short rolled. Just his threes. It's not just his points. It's not just his assists.
Big Laravia back in the game, hounded by Hill.
On the Warriors. He's getting chances at the free throw line.
Right. So now the Kings from the line, a 10 of 14. Curry holding Ellis. Lyles on top. Here comes Ellis. Step back 3.
Well, Looney's minutes have gone down, Kevin, but his entire career.
Foul Kuminga on a fake by Ellis.
It's just a workhorse. This guy every single night brings, whether he's coming off the bench, there's no complaints. Total team guy.
You know, you are now with Keon Ellis at the line that rank in the top 10. Who's the other?
I have no idea.
Jokic. How about that?
Well, it's an obscure. It's incredible. He's going to become the first player in NBA history in assists, and he's in the top 3 in all.
When they make this ragged, Peel will vacuum it in. Underneath, a spinning Kuminga.
Threes than anybody in the league the last 5 years, but that was.
Warriors found themselves in the middle of this season in the Western Conference. When thinking about trades and possibilities, and I know Durant's name was mentioned for a while, those are franchise-altering moves by both these teams.
That guy who was like a franchise player in De'Aaron Fox. But you can see what the Warriors can do, too. Here's the other line under defense. They struggled to score. Now, after the start, they'll come back together to end the half or to end the game.
Excellent point. Moravia. Right to the hole.
N.A. Bea.
Good.
There you go.
That's why we're pairing.
Went to Alhambra High School, Kevin. I had to pick up something.
Looney right.
This is the best defense. I'm not talking tonight.
It's Butler. Maybe the Butler effect, right? Right down the lane to the hose and over Santos.
Now, we said he's the most
Look at Butler maneuver for freedom. Outside. Free.
can really get off the floor in Gary Payton second.
Lyles takes.
He knew he wanted the last shot.
Isn't he smart? My goodness. And in Philly and in Minnesota and in Chicago. Steve Kerr, who was with our Allie LaForce.
Shooter, did you ever imagine in a million years you would not only witness but get to coach?
Turning it over, and you can't do that, you know, especially not in this modern NBA.
Bulls had to delay a game at the end of the third, and that's why we saw the free throw to Payton and on top to Hield, who sifts his way through traffic.
Court. If you're not pressuring the ball, that turnover never happens.
Inside to Moody. Green
The Warriors, the way they move the ball. 24 assists tonight on 33.
Golden State #1 in assists. Laravia, beautiful scoop.
Now he's shown he can make plays off the
Monk flies in.
you to play.
Right.
That's who De'Aaron Fox is. But with them now, Wembanyama already out.
It's an off-season again with all the off-season conditioning and work they do. Picked up Butler. In the corner, a fake. A three.
Smaller and smaller and smaller. They started live 3 zone on that last possession.
Ellis with nice moves. Chavis averages 8.
Well, they've had great success off. I don't know how many times Keegan Murray's played the middle of that zone.
Puts it up and through and give him off the bench 11 points.
70% of their buckets on the year.
And look who's #1. Draymond Green, Golden State. #6 in the West. Kings #9.
A lot of isolation from Golden State, but they will isolate Jimmy Butler into the Warriors offense.
Ellis 3 from the averages 10 is coming off a 20-point game here. Late offense. Butler, one of the reasons why. Good feet inside.
Jimmy Butler brings, he's got 7 assists tonight. He's only got 6 plays for his team.
Look at the switching by Green covering Ellis. Now Monk, high he goes. And it couldn't be Lasher.
Oh, they've been great. That transition take foul, Curry one ball movement, then the Golden State Warriors. You see these post splits than they did in February.
It's Green in the corner.
The Warrior game. That is excellent coaching.
Levine 3.
Yeah, look, and you get those advantages because you have
Numbers tonight on this historic night where he goes by 4,000 threes. From missing 31 games and inside a twirling move.
And Warriors might have gotten away with a foul.
Green to Santos.
Came in with his wife, and I was nervous, like he was a hero.
To go, and the Warriors have not a much. Voted one of the top 15 coaches of all time.
From the arc and plus 18 in the game.
By both teams combined. Green in.
Well, here's a great thing about Cavani. We talked him up before. On championship teams. And
Carter is in. And a shot from
threes for the Warriors. And that's 33.
And Isaiah Crawford. So the benches go against the Warriors. Spencer over Jones. Looney covered on the play by Isaac Jones. Looney off
10 minutes tonight. I mean, this guy every 6.
Driving inside is Cubs will lose their 3rd in a row. There are 4 games left. 16 games for some teams, 17.
Sabonis very
close
near coming back, but he should be back very soon, and they need him.
Out of the rotation now. Guy with the ball is James Points. With that nice 3. Contra Golden State, 1:21 to go. Began at Idaho. From live action of the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche.
I did want to do it.
I know, that's the story. That's our story.
Miami, when his father, Anthony Carter, was playing for it.
Surgery on his left shoulder. Back now, Spencer curls in. And 28. Markelle Fultz.
No, but Jimmy Butler's teams, when they get him, always start quick.
And why is that? Why is his impact as we have now .6? Why is the impact in all these new addresses for Butler?
When he's a two-way player and he brings a certain